Hello and welcome back to Friday's vlog. This is only going to be a quick one because like I mentioned, I've got a new project and I've got a bit more recording to do tonight and tomorrow on that, and my phone for some reason doesn't like to have a big file on like it's got like where it's a whole weekly vlog. So I want to get this uploaded, get it off the memory of my phone and get on recording some new content. But I just thought I'll show you what we've got in today, and if we are of slight interest, but I'll swing the camera around. Fiat 500s, you've still seen a few of these. Few things to be very careful of. The rear axles on these are horrendous for rotting out, and the springs actually push through the cups. But again, this is another vehicle that we've serviced for quite a bit now, and we've been keep putting protection on, and they're as good as new. So really, if these had better protection from the factory or were new, you wouldn't have any issues with them. So that's them all coated again for this year. Shockers on these have been replaced, but if you are thinking about buying one of these top, just there, the top rubber bushes on the shockers are very common. If you ever have one of these with a knocking on the back end, it's just a case of changing the shockers, that's all it is. Front end subframes on these are normally quite bad, but this one is in really good nick. We've painted a few of these bits here, which are like your subframe extensions, and these are the bits you've actually got to remove to do a front arm on these. Some people say you've got to remove the front bumpers on them. Ones with non-fog lights, you can actually take these caps off because of one stupid reason. This wishbone arm here is a nut and bolt which goes through like that, and it goes into the subframe, and you can't get it out, so you've got to actually remove and drop down this piece. So front arms on these, just be careful. And where they normally go wrong are these back bushes, and you've got to change the arm on them. So first question to ask if you're thinking about buying one of these cars: when's the front arms being replaced? If they haven't, get under and have a look at the bushes. Sumps rust on them. These are actually quite a good little engine on these. They're called like the what also known as the fire engine from years ago, from the old Fiat Unos, Puntos, and they've been developed, and they're not actually too bad, but the sumps do rot. So again, we've painted that with some paint. But yeah, that's this is in just for a service. Oh, and obviously an oil and filter. There's a new van filter up there. So yeah, that is, you can see the MX-5 outside there, full wax oil on that. The Kajar that was in yesterday was meant for today, because we've given ourselves a bit of breathing space to go and get our dinner and sort a few jobs this afternoon. But one thing, totally off subject, is I've took this in off one of my customers. Now this car, one of my viewers will recognise this, if you're watching. I'll not name names, but this used to be his dad's car years ago, which was probably one of our longest serving customers I can remember back, and he used to just live a few doors off us when we had the old garage. And this car about, I don't know, now must be 2019, one of my good customers bought it, and he's just recently getting another car, and he's asked me to sell this one on for him, which I'm that close to buying myself. But as I've just said, I'm just getting another car, that's 4. Do I need 5 cars? Definitely not, but I would love this car as a daily. Here it is, which you've probably already seen on the videos there. Toyota Corolla 2005 1600 VVTi T3 with a factory fitted body kit on it as well, which is quite nice. These cars aren't massively interesting, but they are massively reliable. Hugely reliable. These have a massive following for reliability. I put this up for sale, and my phone has not stopped all night. I could have sold it 5 or 10 times over, but unfortunately the car's only been dropped off this morning, so I couldn't sell it last night. But luckily one of my customers has got a recommendation of someone who's desperate for a car. He's going to get first chance, and then after that I'm going to let the people who've been messaging us on Facebook and Gumtree come and have a look at it. It's only got 100 and something on, 106,000. Kind of a weird, don't know why, blue interior on a red car. It's a bit strange, but you know. 2 keys, loads and loads of history with it. A genuinely tidy little car. Cheap little runabout. When I'm comparing the junk that's been sold at the minute, we should have been asking double the money for this car, but we didn't. To be honest, I've done Dave a favour getting rid of it for him. I don't want it sitting around, and somebody's after a good car. A good car, a genuine, reliable car. So yeah, so that's that. I'm going to leave that there. that's the end of this week's vlog. I'm going to try and get this all edited and joined together and uploaded so I can get on with doing some recording tomorrow when I'm going to do the reveal of the new car. Well, I'm going to record it. It may not get uploaded till next week. So please, if you remember, just if you're enjoying watching this, it doesn't take more than a millisecond. Hit the like button. If you've got anything to say, leave a comment. I have been reading everyone's comments, but I've got about 30 or 40 comments on there, and I've been busy this week. I haven't had time, but I will. I never ignore them. I will read them when I get 2 minutes. Sit down. You know, it's just one of those things at the minute. As you can understand, we've been away in the caravan quite a bit, and there's been a lot going on with car projects. So I will get back to you. And if you haven't done so, hit the subscribe. Like I've mentioned, only 20% of my viewers have hit the subscribe button. 80% of you out there watching haven't hit the subscribe. Again, if you're signed up to YouTube, it takes a few seconds just to hit that subscribe button. You just press it, and it changes from subscribe to subscribed. That's it. It doesn't involve any typing in names or numbers, nothing like that. So again, thank you very much. There's a lot of people been leaving some really nice comments. A few of you have commented about the super thanks. Totally on your own back, guys. If you feel the need that you want to leave a little bit of money, just enough for us to get a sandwich, coffee, help towards getting something for my new cars, projects, whatever, you know I appreciate it. I don't do any adverts, as in sponsorships on my channel. I'm not going to bombard you with that. So really my only source of income is the adverts YouTube put on for monetization, which I tell you now isn't huge money. So again, thanks very much, and I'll catch you. Well, it'll be on the reveal of the new car and then next week's vlog. Bye.